My name is Jeff Wall. I'm a photographer from Vancouver. I begin by not photographing because it just described something that I really do. So if I see something on the street, let's say, I don't photograph it. So I could be looking and hunting for things, but I just don't photograph them. It's only a small difference, really. The actual event disappears as a photograph. It vanishes as a potential photograph. It doesn't happen, but it doesn't disappear because I'm the photographer. So therefore, what I do with it is still photography. It's part of my process. Pictures. And it takes a slightly different shift of attention to realize you're looking at something, not necessarily through it. Because the camera creates such a beautiful illusion, and the illusion is so similar to the way we see with our eyes, it seems as though we're looking through the surface at things. So people tend to relate to photographs by looking at what's in them and saying what's going on, and they might get frustrated if they immediately can't recognize what's going on, like they can recognize what's going on in the news. So a picture, has this phenomenon, that this character, that it seems to disclose an actuality very simply. I've always disliked the term staged photography. Maybe because it implies a stage, presence of a stage, and then stage apparatus and the institution of the stage, all the helpers and all what we imagine as being what's necessary for some illusion to come into existence. In other words, it has a kind of a heavy quality to it. And when I kind of invented for myself the term cinematography, one thing I liked about it, among others, one of the things I liked about it was that it suggests that staging can occur anywhere at any time. What we call staging could occur anytime under almost any circumstances. For example, I'm standing on a street corner or a street with a camera in my hand, photographing passers-by, as would be any photo reporter. Mm-hmm. And those passers-by don't notice me because I've concealed myself in some way. That's photo reportage. There's no interplay between the person being photographed and the photographer. That's what we all think of as authentic reportage. Just by the way, you probably noticed a couple of days ago that the World Press Photo Prize was rescinded, taken back from a photographer who it turned out had been implicated in creating the photo, one of the photos in his reportage set. And of course they said precisely no collaboration can take place between the subject and the photographer. This is the cardinal rule of reportage. And there was a bit of talk about the fact that the media have changed and so on, but really that rule is the hard and fast rule. Now, if I'm in the street and I'm obeying that rule, then I'm a reporter. If one of the people who's passing by should notice me and then do something, it doesn't matter what they do, acknowledge me, wave to me, or make a silly face, we've entered into a collaboration. At that point, we're into this. We have entered cinematography. So to use a Duchampian term, the line between the collaborative and the not is infra-thin. It's very, very delicate.
סטירת בוקר. Almost 1 minute. Almost.
It's 1 minute on the meter.
On the meter.
Right. Let's go find Mohammed.
صباح الخير يا سلام. نزل خام شوية زي هيك. You want to get it? 1.5. Like that? No, a little bit less than that.
Looking down a little bit yesterday was nice.
نزل خام من وجهك شوية.
Okay, go 30.
30?
Meaning 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Just a second.
I'm shooting the sky. I'm shooting the sky. It's okay. I think we want Suleiman in the middle. Maybe to change after 1 or 2 takes. He's moving anyway.
You want him to flip?
Sorry?
He's moving anyway.
Yeah, but you want him to flip towards you?
No. Let's take this take first.
Right.
Even 2 takes. Not sure about this sky. We'll see. 50. No wind. Good. 60.